Have you ever thought about what a bad night's sleep really costs you? I'm not just talking about feeling tired the next day. I mean the real, long-term price you pay. Well, we're going to get into it, because the truth is, the stakes are way, way higher than you probably think.
Okay, let's just start with a number that should wake you up. People who deal with chronic insomnia have a 40% higher chance of developing dementia. I'm going to say that again, 40%. That is a massive risk for something that a lot of us just try to power through.
And get this, it doesn't even stop there. Research shows that having long-term insomnia has the same effect on your brain risk as being 3.5 years older. So not sleeping is literally making your brain age faster.
So let's just be super clear about this. This is not about just feeling a little tired. We're talking about a serious, measurable risk to your health. Experts say it's a sign that your brain is vulnerable, and it shows up in how well you can pay attention, remember things, and think clearly.
So what even is chronic insomnia? What are we actually talking about here? It's really important to know the difference because this is a real medical condition. This isn't just you having a few bad nights or being in a bad habit.
So here's the official deal. Doctors call it chronic insomnia if you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep at least 3 nights a week, and that pattern keeps going for 3 months or more. And here's the really key part. It has to be causing real problems for you in your day-to-day life.
And yeah, those daytime problems are a huge piece of the puzzle. It's not just about tossing and turning in bed. It's about feeling completely drained all day, finding it impossible to focus, being cranky and irritable with people, and even making more mistakes or having more accidents. The effects of bad sleep follow you around all day long.
Okay, so that's the problem. And it's a big one, and this is a really big but, the good news is it is totally treatable. And what's wild is that the absolute best treatment, the one all the top experts recommend first, it doesn't even involve a pill. It's all about retraining your brain.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is a direct quote from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. They're the top dogs, and they say all patients, not some, all, should get this treatment first. It's that good. So, what is it?
It's called cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. You'll see it called CBTI. Basically, it's a drug-free program that teaches you simple techniques to change your habits and, more importantly, to reset your brain's entire relationship with sleep. You're fixing the thing that's actually broken, not just putting a Band-Aid on it.
And the best part is, the basic rules are surprisingly simple. Let me walk you through them. Number 1, pick one wake-up time, and you have to stick to it. Every single day. Yep, even weekends. This sets your body's internal clock. 2, your bed is for sleep. That's it. No phones, no TV, no eating, no stressing out in bed. This sets your body's internal clock. 2, your bed is for sleep. That's it. No phones, no TV, no eating, no stressing out in bed. 3, if you've been lying there for about 20 minutes and you're not asleep, get up. Go do something boring in another room until you feel sleepy again. And finally, number 4, no naps during the day. This builds up your sleep drive so you're actually exhausted at bedtime.
And see, the whole point of all this is pretty brilliant. When you have insomnia, your brain starts to see your bed as a place of frustration and anxiety. The goal of CBTI is to break that connection and retrain your brain to see your bed as one thing and one thing only, a place for quiet, restful sleep.
Okay, but that brings up a huge question, right? If this CBTI stuff is so great, why does everyone just talk about sleeping pills? Well, it's time we talked about that quick fix and why the experts say it really shouldn't be your first move.
I mean, it's the question we're all thinking. Pills seem so easy. You pop one and bam, you're asleep. But the reality is, it's a lot more complicated than that, and honestly, a lot riskier.
So here's the bottom line. Pills are a patch. They might knock you out for a night, sure, but they do absolutely nothing to fix the bad habits or anxious thoughts that are actually causing your insomnia. And they come with a whole list of potential problems.
Just look at this trade-off. On one hand, yeah, you might fall asleep faster for a little while. But look at the potential harms. We're talking about feeling groggy and out of it the whole next day, a higher risk of dizziness and falling, memory problems, and even really scary stuff like sleep driving or sleep eating, doing things in your sleep that you have no memory of the next day.
And this quote from the sleep experts really says it all. The second you stop taking the pill, the benefits usually just vanish. But the skills you learn from CBTI, those benefits are durable. They stick around because you've actually fixed the problem for good.
So, okay, let's bring this all together. You now know just how serious bad sleep is, but you also know the best and safest way to fix it. So, how do you actually get started? What's the first step on your path to better sleep?
The first thing is to realize this: you are in control here. Taking charge of your sleep is one of the single most powerful things you can possibly do for your brain and for your future health. It's a huge lever, and you can start pulling it today.
Here's your action plan. It's simple. For just 1 week, keep a little diary of your sleep. When did you go to bed? About how long did it take to fall asleep? When did you wake up? Then, take that diary and talk to a doctor or an adult you trust. And when you talk to them, ask specifically about CBTI. Show them you know what you're talking about. And just remember, pills are not the only answer, and they're not the best one.
So, the last question is really for you. This isn't about just feeling better tomorrow. This is about protecting your brain for years and years to come. So, are you ready to make that investment in your own long-term health?
To help you get started, we've dropped some links to resources down in the description so you can find a CBTI provider. If you found this useful, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more explainers that break down the stuff you need to know. Thanks for watching.